You know, what is up? It's your boy JNW Boss in the building, and occasionally if I feel the need or if I feel the desire to, I may actually just do regular videos like this. You know, it's just why not? Probably edit up a bit, do some cool stuff, do some fancy stuff, and make it look nice. But nonetheless, I'm here to talk about a little bit of optimism in the world of pro wrestling, and more specifically, I can see two sides of this particular debate here. I mean, because you have one side that says the only reason Roman Reigns is with the Shield is for the sole purpose of Reigns as the champion, and they want to make Roman Reigns look good. And the other side, who knows, it could potentially be a heel turn that we've all been looking for, and who knows, I'm fine with the Shield going heel, so yeah, this is potentially a Shield heel turn. Now don't get me wrong, I can see why people like Roman Reigns, and I can see why people hate him. I'm personally somewhere, I like the guy, but I can see where a lot of people are coming from. Like seriously, there have been moments where I've watched something that they done with Roman Reigns, i.e. No Mercy 2017. Or WrestleMania, for instance, and they done stuff with Roman Reigns. I'm kind of looking like, okay, you wonder why people don't like him now? But even with that, I feel that Roman Reigns gets a lot more slack than is honestly really deserved. Make the argument and say Roman Reigns has a very limited moveset. And I'm going to ask this question, in the WWE, who really has an expansive moveset? I mean, yes, there are guys in the indies who technically, there are guys who are in WWE now that technically have a wide variety of moves that they do, or that had, and still probably have, a wide variety of moves that they could bust out at any point, but keep in mind, WWE's completely different style here. A lot of superstar movesets are actually limited. And mic skills. Okay, be fair, Roman Reigns' mic skills kind of, they ain't that good. They really are not that good. He could probably improve. There's some things he could probably improve on, like maybe actually have some, emotion, whatever, behind some of the things he's saying. And I think maybe it would probably help if, superstars weren't scripted to say promo. But on top of that, I would say there are a rather fair handful of people in the WWE who actually can cut a decent promo. But all that to say, that's not really what I'm here to talk about. Here's my thing on the whole, is the Shield put together to make Roman Reigns look good, or is the Shield here to actually be a heel tag team? I want you to think about this piece real quick. Okay, they had Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar, who is the same dude that squashed John Cena. So I'm gonna ask this question. Oh, and by the way, they had Roman and Braun feud before. Straight up one-on-one. They've had Roman feud with Braun before. Sometimes Roman got the win on his own. Sometimes Strowman won, but Strowman won on his own. So please answer me this question. From a pure logical kayfabe perspective, given everything I just said about how Roman has beaten Strowman one-on-one, but also Strowman has beaten Roman one-on-one, please explain to me the purpose of why in the world would they put the Shield with Roman Reigns to have them attack Braun Strowman? That makes no logical sense at all from the standpoint of Roman's a babyface. That's kind of a heelish thing Roman was doing. Now, yes, with that following statement, I can see one side saying, of course they're going to use Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to lower the boos that are mitigated toward Roman Reigns, and of course they're probably not going to actually do anything with the Shield, because they're probably just going to make him a tweener. You are correct. That would be something that the WWE would do. But there's also this side of the equation. The Shield was technically together before, but it was thanks to Roman's injuries and Roman's sickness and Dean's injuries that they weren't really able to get too far with the whole Shield thing. In fact, they were technically still a part of the Shield when they broke up. Yes, you are also correct. Yes, they did. They were technically a part of the Shield when they got back, when they temporarily broke up. But I'm actually, so where do I stand with this whole thing? I'm actually more on side 2. Let me tell you why I say I'm more on side 2 here. Because think about it, WWE, to me, over the past couple of months, I think I'm starting to notice that they ain't 100% confident with Roman Reigns. Now, yes, I know people are going to probably make the argument and say, well, you know, the only reason he didn't win the title at WrestleMania because of Brock contract, blah, blah, blah. And the only reason he probably didn't win it at the Greatest Royal Rumble was probably because of the same deal. But let me be 100% real quick with what I'm sitting there thinking. If this was John Cena, how much money? Well, yes, John Cena got squashed. He's starting to move out. He's starting to fade out the picture. Yes, he got eaten alive at WrestleMania. But I mean, if this was John Cena, like he's still doing this bad boy full time and all that stuff, how much money do you want to bet Cena would have walked out of WrestleMania as the WWE champion, WWE Universal Champion? Pretty high, most likely. You bet a pretty high amount on that, and I wouldn't blame you. You have every right to do it. But so to me, it seems like WWE don't have full confidence in Roman Reigns. And with that, I say, if you don't have full confidence in the guy, then why the heck have you been pushing at the top guy for about the past 4 or 5 years now? But back to what I was saying, this was a very heel thing that they had Reigns do. Because Braun Strowman was challenging him face to face, man to man, eyeball to eyeball. All up in his personal space with this one. Yeah, here comes Seth and Dean with the attack from behind. I'm sorry, but to me, that ain't really the mark of a babyface. Especially if he's supposed to be seen as WWE's resident superhero. I'm sorry, but no hero would do something like that. And no hero would also look how I was looking with that towel wrapper on my neck. Plus, there's been talk about Dean potentially turning heel. To me, if Dean's the one that turns on the Shield this time, it would make a lot more sense now, wouldn't it? But in my long, elongated, and stupidly trying to be comedical way, that's, to me, I think is probably going to be a heel turn, but I'm going to remain optimistic. I think it's a heel turn, but I'm going to remain optimistic when we see what happens. I'm going to see what he does, because that was a pretty heel thing over WWE to do. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you can, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos and streams on the channel. Spread the word about the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Is it a heel turn, or WWE just using it to play up the fact that Roman Reigns is champion? And I'm willing to hear both sides of the argument. And until the next time I see you guys, be a boss. I will holla at you guys later.